Hey, what's up guys? It's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com, and hey guys, I have a pretty novel ICO I want to review for you today. I think it's an interesting concept. I think we're going to see a lot more companies like this popping up, and I want to show you it mainly because of the concept that they're showcasing and because what they're trying to achieve in the blockchain I think is unique, and I don't think it's ever been done before. And so I want to show you it just so that you guys can understand the concept and how this is also going to happen in other industries for tracking and basically tracking and monitoring different types of things in different environments or different industries, right? Okay, so today guys, I want to talk about a company called Registry Blocks. And what Registry Blocks is they're trying to create some sort of system where you can scan and track or monitor any item or document in the blockchain or on the blockchain, right? So if you have any type of virtual asset or virtual document, or if you have any type of physical asset that can be tracked back to a serial number, it can be encrypted and stored on the blockchain, and you essentially would be deemed the owner of that particular asset in the blockchain. And then anything happening to that asset or that item over time, if it's transferred to somebody else, if it's sold to somebody else. I mean, think of a car, right? If a car is bought and sold, that title is tracked, across the different owners. Today, the DMV actually tracks your license, right, through a government institution, through a third party, right? Tomorrow, we're going to be tracking things like that through the blockchain, right? And Registry Blocks is a pretty good representation of how that might work, of how something like that may work. Maybe not necessarily for your license, for your car, but for any asset or document that you may have and that you want to keep track of. This is a way that you're going to be able to do it, all right? So let's dig in just a little bit, right? So Registry Blocks, fraud prevention by item and document registration, right? With innovative blockchain services, we help people and business benefit from the advantages Registry Block technology introduces to the world. They are doing an ICO right now. In 17 days, you'll be able to participate in it. They're running a pre-ICO bonus program right now where you'll get 50% of a discount of the tokens if you register now for that, because the actual token sale doesn't start for another 17 days. So you have a little bit of time to get in on this earlier. But let me go through the concept a little because I want to make sure you understand what they're actually trying to do, right? So what is Registry Blocks? Register items and documents in the blockchain, right? Registry Blocks is a fraud prevention platform based on blockchain technology for decentralization and decentralized registration of items and documents. Registry Blocks technology links any registered item or document to a unique idea in the Ethereum blockchain database, right? So it's linking your document or your item, your physical item or serial number with a unique ID into the Ethereum blockchain database. This opens up endless opportunities, especially in fraud prevention with Registry Blocks, where you will utilize and explained on this website. By offering an intuitive, multi-purpose environment, Registry Blocks commercializes its blockchain technology to real-world users, right? Okay, so they're going to be capturing all this information in the blockchain. What do you think they're going to be doing with that information, right? It's going to present many, many different types of marketing opportunities for them, right? That's how they're going to build their business out of what they're doing in the blockchain, right? So keep that in mind. Business solutions that they're looking to build out from the data is in the insurance space, right? Fraud and theft prevention. So if they know all of the items in your house belonging to a certain person or group of people, they're going to work with the insurance companies to get better insurance rates for those individuals, right? So that's a business opportunity right in and of itself, right? Notary services, right? So notary services are basically when somebody goes and a third-party witness will confirm or deny, they'll validate whether or not something is belonging to somebody else. That's what a notary really does. Or if you're signing a document like power of attorney or something like that, that's what a notary will actually do, is they'll confirm that you are the person who actually did that. So I assume and I imagine that Registry Blocks is going to be working with notary companies to do some sort of cross, functional business application or partnership in that space, right? Then next, a marketplace. To buy the safest solution to buy and sell anything. So think about this. They can create, if they have a database of what belongs to everybody physically or virtually, they can actually create a marketplace similar to like a Craigslist where people can buy, sell, and trade anything that belongs to each other, right? And you could do it in a way that is 100% verifiable, confirmable. You can eliminate and eradicate all the scams you see on Craigslist. You will never have to meet anybody again in person. You can literally just say, yep, I want that item, and I know it belongs to that person because it was registered on the blockchain, and you would buy it, you would transact, and the transfer of ownership would happen right there on the blockchain in a smart contract. That item would then be delivered to you somehow, and the ownership would transfer to you, and that would all be captured on the blockchain, right? So that's exactly what Registry Blocks is trying to do. And they're saying big data is going to be another business solution that they will provide because they're going to be able to provide advanced marketing insights from all of the data they're capturing, right? Because they're going to have a plethora of data when they have a database of items, physical and virtual, from people all over the world, right? So they're going to know what to market to those types of people. So here's kind of a prototype of what the app may look like. This is not in production, but it's something it might look like. That's what the interface could look like. You sign up just like you would normally. You would register an item right here. You would scan it, or you would put in the serial number to register that item against your name. You could then see that item with all of its information attached to it, and then you could track all of your items, or what they call blocks, registry blocks, in the blockchain itself. You look at the pictures and look at everything. It's pretty slick, right? Pretty slick little interface that they got going on here. I can see some utility in it. I don't know, would people do it? Not sure. I think over time people will do it, but they need some sort of incentive to do it now. Like, would I register all of my personal electronics on Registry Blocks right now? Probably not, unless there was an incentive for me to do that, and I'm assuming they're going to be doing that at some point in time, which we could dig into here in a minute, right? Why invest in Registry Blocks? Registry Blocks rewards regular token holders by sharing 100% of all profits. Registry Blocks as a business is focused on making profits, offering numerous services, utilizing the Registry Blocks technology in exchange for reg tokens. Revenue will be generated. This creates multiple opportunities for Registry Blocks to become a lucrative company, sharing 100% of all future profits with reg token holders by an innovative reward system, right? So that is how they're doing it. They're using this innovative reward system basically to keep the money in the ecosystem, right? So they're going to reward people if they buy Registry Blocks tokens to keep that value in the ecosystem itself, and it's a way that they can hold the price of that token up, right? So pretty smart, pretty innovative way to think there. You can check out all the token details over here. I just got a huge how to celebrate Bitcoin Pizza Day with Bitcoin Cash. Coinbase remains the most successful and important. So I got some notifications here. Sorry about that. So here's how the token sale will work. If you register and participate early on, you're going to get a big discount, but that's going to dwindle over time. Okay, there's going to be a total of 500 million registry tokens in existence. Let's see what else. Fund allocation, roadmap. So they do have a pretty long-term roadmap, which is good to see. And here's the team. Go check them out on LinkedIn. Their profiles are listed, so no worries there. What else, guys? The white paper. Okay, so the white paper is a very long, extensive white paper, 67 pages, because their website's great, but it doesn't dig into the nitty-gritties, which is what a white paper is for, so that's okay. But I highly encourage you to look at this white paper because it does go into the details of what Registry Blocks is and how they're going to combat fraud with the platform that they're creating, right? And they talk about some of the nuances of how this might work and why this is important in protecting things when you're getting into a stage of Internet of Things where we're going to have more and more things connected to the Internet, right? So they have a very, very extensive business plan behind this. How they're going to monetize their platform with services such as insurance, notary, market adoption, things like that. And it's a very, very compelling business idea. It's a very compelling business proposal, I think, and one that you could get in on today, right? Because we all know that ICOs are the new way to invest. The Internet will become a new stock market. The Internet will be rebuilt. It will be gutted and rebuilt from the inside out based on decentralized application technology such as blockchain, Tangle, or any other blockchain type of solution you would like to see. The Internet's going to be rebuilt. So you can participate in this ICO as you could any other stock by simply getting notified, registering, and buying the reg tokens. And that's all you really have to do. And we'll see how the platform does over time. I want to do a little bit more research on this, but from what I see, I am bullish. I do want to take a quick look at their Twitter profiles and their Telegram channels, because that's simply an indication of how well they're doing. 536 followers on Twitter, not a lot yet, but they are just starting, so that doesn't alarm me. And Telegram, very, very few as well, but they're just getting started. So it's brand new. They're not even on ICO stage yet. So more to come from Registry Blocks. I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. If you have not subscribed, please do by clicking on that little red button that says subscribe right below my head. See you guys next time.